Let's get real. If you're thinking of selling your home in Marin County, your first question probably isn't, how do I emotionally let go of my 90s kitchen tile? It's, how long is this gonna take? Because every day your house sits on the market feels like a countdown to insanity, or at least one more awkward open house where strangers judge your throw pillows. Timing your sale depends on a whole cocktail of variables like pricing, home conditions, season, and what kind of market mood buyers are in this week. In this video, I'll break down what actually impacts how long homes take to sell, especially here in Marin County, California. So let's get to it. I'm Karrie Hill, lawyer turned Marin County Realtor, and I can help sellers just like you skip the stress, ditch the guesswork, and walk away with more money and fewer headaches. My contact information is in the description below. Actually, it's a link, and it also includes a bunch of freebies, so check it out. 1. How long does it take to sell a home? The length of time it takes to sell a home can differ widely. Market trends, buyer demand, and pricing strategy are just a few factors that dictate these disparities. Knowing and recognizing these components will make it easier for you to plan for a realistic time frame and get the most out of your sales experience. Average time to sell a home. According to Redfin, the typical U.S. home is now taking about 54 days on the market before going under contract. That's the longest stretch since March of 2020, and we all know what happened then. Anyway, it's also a full week slower than last year. For context, homes were flying off the shelf in just 35 days back in 2022. Aha, the good old days of bidding wars and buyer FOMO? Totally gone. But wait, there's more. Once a home goes pending, the closing process takes another 24.5 days on average. So from listing to sold, you're looking at roughly 78.5 days total, or just under 3 months to go from for sale to sold, finally. Hey, quick heads up. These videos take real time and money to make, and nope, YouTube is not paying me or footing the bill. So, when you like, comment, and subscribe, it signals the algorithm to share this with more people. And yeah, it seriously motivates me to keep going. I super appreciate it, especially the subscribe. Thank you. Marin County local market reality check. In Marin County, homes are moving fast, averaging just 28 days on the market, which beats the national average of 54 days and even puts most of the Bay Area to shame. And so with the typical 30-day closing period, you're looking at about 58 days from total from listing to sold. But let's not oversimplify this. Like everything in real estate, it depends. Higher priced homes can take longer, especially when buyers have more inventory to pick from or get picky about views, privacy, or whether the wine fridge is dual zoned. That said, the Marin market stays quick overall thanks to low inventory, although it is increasing, so it's changing. But we generally have fairly high demand and the simple fact that everyone wants to live where they can have San Francisco views without actually having to live in San Francisco. 2. Uncontrollable things that mess with your sale timeline. You can prep, price, and pray, but some factors are just out of your hands. Here's what can speed things up or slow your home sale to a crawl, even if you're doing everything right. The economy's in a mood. When mortgage rates spike, like they did, buyers don't just flinch, they disappear. Their buying power drops, their confidence wavers, and suddenly everyone's waiting for the market to settle. Throw in a wobbly political climate, and you get a kind of financial doom scrolling that makes avocado toast look like a reckless expense. And yeah, buyer urgency takes a nap where your house actually is. If your home is in a walkable, commuter-friendly neighborhood near good schools and overpriced coffee, well, then you are golden. Homes in areas like Marin County, close to San Francisco, scenic as all get out, tend to move faster. But stick that same house in the middle of nowhere with no cell signal and charming remote becomes unsellably inconvenient. Timing is everything. Seriously, if you want to sell fast, list in March, April, or May. That's when buyers crawl out of their winter caves and get serious. Families want to be settled before school starts, and spring curb appeal does half the flirting for you. If they live somewhere like Florida, they'll want to flip the script. If you're a seller, at that point, winter is your seller's sweet spot. That's when snowbirds migrate south and decide shoveling snow is for suckers. And if you're in Marin County, watch out for the June gloom. It feels like prime selling time, but a good chunk of your buyers and sellers are off sipping rosé in Tahoe or Paris. The good news, things usually rebound in the fall before they again slow down over the deep winter. So if you do miss spring, have your listing ready for the September surge. Property type drama. Single-family homes usually sell faster. They check all the boxes. Condos, not so much, unless you're in a condo-loving city like Miami. And luxury homes, bring snacks. Listings over $4 million tend to linger, mostly because your buyer pool is basically 3 people and a tech CEO. These homes need special marketing to attract the right eyeballs. By the way, if any of this is the least bit helpful, please hit that subscribe button. It tells YouTube this content matters, and it helps encourage me to keep this free information coming. Thank you. 3. What can you control? Speeding up your home sale. Want to sell your home fast? You'll need more than luck and a for sale sign. It's about smart strategy, not wishful thinking. Pricing, presentation, and marketing all play a huge role whether your home flies off the market or sits there collecting dust and awkward feedback. Here's how to take control and get it sold quickly and for top dollar. Price it right the first time. This is the hill to die on. Your pricing strategy can make or break your sale. Too high? Crickets. Too low? People wonder what's wrong with it. The sweet spot? Right at or slightly below market value. That's where the offers start coming in. Use a comparative market analysis, aka what did the neighbors get, to set a smart starting point. But don't stop there. Go tour the competition. See what those other listings have that yours doesn't, or vice versa. And be brutally honest about how your home stacks up. Take all that intel and price it to move. Homes that hit the market at the right price usually get offers within the first 2 weeks. Miss the mark? Buyers assume something's wrong, and no, your tasteful staging might get you a faster, higher priced sale, but it won't totally distract from an overpriced listing. Market like you mean it. Please don't let your listing look like it was taken on a potato. Professional photography is non-negotiable. Homes with high quality images sell 32% faster and for 1% more on average. Show off the best parts, kitchens, bathrooms, outdoor spaces, and anything that says you should absolutely overpay for this. And no, photos aren't enough. Today's buyers expect it all. Drone shots, video tours, 3D walkthroughs, and a solid social media push, a paid one. If your agent isn't doing all of that, you need someone who does. Hey, hi, I know someone. Make your home look like someone loved it. Your place doesn't need to be HDTV ready, but it should at least look like someone gave a damn. Newer homes built in the last 10-15 years tend to sell faster thanks to modern layouts and fewer "what does that smell" moments. But older homes, totally sellable if you just put in a little effort. I've got other videos that deep dive into this, so here is a rapid fire version of what actually helps your home sell faster. Fix the obvious. Leaks, squeaks, cracks, handle them, and yes, deep clean like your closing depends on it because it actually does. Declutter everything. Pack up the junk and the personal photos. Buyers want a blank canvas, not your life story. Boost curb appeal. Mow it, wash it, paint it. First impressions aren't optional. Renovate where it counts. Focus on kitchens, baths, walls, and flooring, not your statement backsplash. Get a pre-listing inspection. Know your home's issue before the buyers do. Avoid the drama. Stage like you mean it. Light, neutral, and inviting. Ditch the dog bed and add flowers. It works. 4. From prep to pending. What happens after you accept an offer? So you clean, staged, and price it right, and boom, you're under contract. Congrats! Don't grab the champagne just yet. The home sale roller coaster doesn't stop after offer accepted. It's just entering the next loop. Escrow, where deals can still get messy if you're not prepared. The escrow's timeline. Hurry up and wait. Escrow is basically the in-between zone. During this time, typically 30 to 45 days, a neutral third party, the escrow company, holds onto the money and the paperwork while everyone scrambles to check boxes and meet deadlines. Here's what happens behind the scenes. The buyer drops off earnest money, the lender stalks their finances, a title search makes sure there are no mystery liens or ownership issues, and a bunch more. Do you want to be a seller who doesn't cause bottlenecks? Have your stuff ready to go. Disclosures, HOA documents, warranties, the works. Your future you will thank you. Appraisal and inspection, the two big tests. This is where your home gets poked, prodded, and priced, or sometimes repriced. Early in escrow, the home inspection reveals what's working, what's breaking, and what might explode soon. Around the same time, the appraisal tells the lender whether the home is actually worth the agreed upon price. If the inspector finds issues or the appraiser lowballs the value, you might need to renegotiate, repair, or in worst case, relist. The key here? Don't panic. Just move fast and keep communication open. Delays usually happen when someone's ghosting the group chat. Contingencies and last-minute drama. Even after the offer is accepted, most deals come with a few ifs, like if the buyer secures financing or if the inspection comes back clean. These are called contingencies, and they're basically legal outs that let the buyer walk if things go sideways. Your job? Stay calm, be responsive, and don't agree to fix the roof and throw in the patio furniture unless you absolutely have to. Negotiation is still on the table here. Be flexible, but don't be a pushover. The final countdown, closing time. Closing, aka settlement day, is where the deal becomes official. You sign a mountain of documents, the buyer wires the money, and the deed gets transferred. Sounds simple, but one wrong number on the form or a forgotten document can delay closing faster than you can say, "Where's the notary?" Make sure your paperwork is spotless and double confirm every deadline. Because nothing kills that "we did it" vibe like a last-minute scramble over a missing signature. Are you looking for more information about Marin County or about buyers and sellers? There should be some video recommendations popping up right now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.